Questions and comments? Questions et commentaires? The honourable member for Charlottetown.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. I'd like to hear from the member about the long-standing tradition of the Conservative Party of Canada to stand against renewable energy in the Atlantic provinces. I represent Prince Edward Island. When I first ran in 2011, Stephen Harper was the Prime Minister. He repeatedly and steadfastly refused to invest in a third cable that would allow for power to come from Point Lepreau in New Brunswick over to Prince Edward Island, a place that didn't have its own resources except for wind. As soon as we came into power, we fixed that, and here we are 14 years later, and the Conservative Party is upholding their tradition of opposition for renewable energy in Prince Edward Island. Could the member just elaborate a little bit on that rich tradition of the Conservative Party of Canada?
The honourable member of South Shore St. Margaret's, I think he has a hard time holding his thoughts back. I would ask him maybe to step outside and watch it from the screens instead, and then that way he won't be interrupting, because he seems to want to answer when it's not his turn to answer. The honourable member for Edmonton West can respond to that in a brief answer, please.
Thanks. Although I think my colleague from South Shore St. Margaret will also be a very good responder. I think we just have to look to the people of PEI and ask who they chose for their government. They threw out the provincial Liberal government and put in a Conservative government. We looked to Newfoundland, to a Liberal riding last night for a by-election, and they went to the people and said, who do you trust on jobs? The Liberal vote dropped 50%. The Conservative vote went up to a point that Kim Jong-Un in North Korea would be envious of. The people decided, and they're deciding for the Conservatives.